Hi, Leo. Happy birthday to the July Leos. Welcome to your July reading. I hope you guys are doing really well. The energy that's coming in for July is not going to be easy energy. I'm not even going to pretend that the planets are going to give us a break, because that's not happening. The beautiful part of that, the fact that the planets aren't giving us a break right now, is we get to enjoy this really big shift that's occurring, not only personally, but also collectively within humanity. There's also a really big shift. And we talked about how you guys are the revolutionaries. You guys are really helping to usher all of this stuff in. July is really about taking care of yourself, cultivating your own existence and your own life. And because we all have to go through moments where we have to look at our day-to-day habits and our organizational skills and all of the things, I mean, I hate to say it that way, but you're sort of recognizing that a lot of the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis are exhausting. And if you want to usher in this new energy and start these new projects and plant these new seeds and be a creator, you also have to allow yourself to take a rest every now and then, Leo. It's okay. It really, really is. And, take some time off of social media. Take a day or two where you're not watching the news, or you're not keeping up with the latest things that are happening in the world. Allow yourself to just exist within your own energy. I got some really good advice from, believe it was a mentor. Yeah, you guys really need to take care of yourselves because you have a lot of big things coming in. It was a mentor a couple years ago. And she said, you should always take one day out of the week where you're only feeling your energy, so that you know that you're not confusing your own emotions and your own feelings for that of others in the collective, or, our friends or our family, because we feed off of other people's emotions so much. And especially if you're in like the healing business, or you're a nurse, or you're a doctor, or you're a therapist, or whatever, in whatever capacity, if you're in some kind of healing or teaching, and there's a lot of this energy that's coming at you, you really need to be able to come back into your own, you know what I mean, on a regular. So yeah, when I was told that, I was like, I started doing it where I would just take one day where I'm not on social media and I'm not interacting. I mean, obviously I still have to be around my family and stuff, but the energies that, are the extra ones that I take on. You can cleanse yourself and ground yourself every single day, all day long, all you want. But taking that one day where you're disconnecting from everything and just existing within your own space can do a world of wonder. Like, please trust me on that. Please trust me on that. Okay, so let's look at these cards, because, this is big stuff. The first card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. And right next to that is the Empress, and right next to that is the Four of Swords. So really letting this energy shift for you, because you're already creating. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Pisces energy through this reading. Those are the signs that we have out right now. But I feel like this Empress energy is what you're embodying. I feel like you're embodying the creation. I feel like you're sort of embodying Mother Earth in July, because you're birthing new things, you're birthing plans. You could even be like a new mom in July, or find out, for some of you, you could actually find out that you are going to be a mother. So congratulations. Hopefully I didn't ruin a surprise by saying that. But the Four of Swords is saying that it's really time for you to take some time to yourself. You need to heal too. even if you are on the front lines and you're helping other people heal, you need to give yourself an opportunity to heal as well. Because you're not going to be good to anybody else if you're sick or you're not feeling well or you're drained or run down or whatever it is, right? So accepting that you too have to recharge is probably going to save you a lot of agony during July. Down here we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Star, and we have the Hanged Man. Man, just loving on yourself. There's this new emotional reset is what I want to call this. I feel like there's a new emotional reset that's happening with you. I feel like there's this, I mean, can I call it a moment of clarity? I guess I can, but it's where you have to take pause. You kind of have to take a moment where you say, okay, what's my next move? Where am I heading from here? What's my goal? All of those things. Like, allow this Mercury retrograde that's actually happening in your 12th house right now. Allow this Mercury retrograde to bring out those innermost lessons, those innermost emotions. That shadow side is going to help propel you into the next part of your journey. Because when we're on the precipice of a really big shift in our life with this Wheel of Fortune, sometimes we have to go through some pretty hard emotions. And so loving yourself, accepting that your journey is what it is, and existing within a space of total awareness of self is going to bring so much more clarity to you and so much more clarity to your journey. Let's just dive right in and I want to see what this Wheel of Fortune is, because the shift that's happening for you is not going to be an easy one, but I think a lot of it is how you treat yourself. I mean, all of these really big energies, Saturn moving back into Capricorn, Jupiter and Pluto conjuncting in Capricorn, the full moon eclipse in Capricorn that we all have happening in July is in your 6th house. And within that, that's the day-to-day activity. That's your health stuff. That's organization. That's like, you know, it's ruled by Virgo. We are very detail-oriented. Sorry. sorry about that. But you're getting this opportunity to see how shifting just small parts of your day, or shifting the little things that you can do to just take care of yourself on a day-to-day basis, and maybe be a little bit more organized, or maybe be a little bit more punctual, or things like that can bring you into alignment. And I love that the Lovers card came out on the Wheel of Fortune. Now, is this a relationship? Could it be with a Gemini? Maybe, possibly. Okay, we can go that route. But there's also the Lovers isn't just about the deep relationship. It could be that you're coming together with somebody you have an extremely strong connection with, and that could be a really big shift in your reality as well. But I think that this is about self-alignment. I think this is about finding the balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine. So the divine masculine is the logic, the one that makes all of the decisions, and the feminine is the one that feels all the emotions. And I feel like you've been making the decisions for so long that it's really time to start to feel things. It's really time to not be so harsh with your energy and find a softening in a way. And that's where that shift is going to be. And maybe that's the shadow work. Maybe that's softening that you feel like, because you don't always have to be the strong one. You don't always have to be the one that is holding everybody else up, right? You need to be able to create your own softness within your existence and your life and your safe space. And I think that when you get to a point where anxiety starts to set in, you're creating and you're moving and you're going and you're shaking and you're getting all of the energy up, moving forward, that 8 of Swords on the Empress, you can get really, really stressed out. And that 8 of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment. Nobody's really doing it to you. You're stressing yourself out because you won't take some freaking time and relax. Right? 4 of Swords. And this Mars in Aries energy is going to be trining the Leo energy, and that's just going to make you want to keep going even more. So you have to find some downtime. Exists within, oh yeah. I mean, I don't make the rules, Leo. I really, really don't. I just do what I'm told. The King of Wands, there you are, on the 4 of Swords. You can't force this energy shift. Only that energy shift is going to happen when you find the alignment within yourself. This wheel, yes, you can get it turning on your own volition, just like, you know, start moving in the direction that you feel your soul is moving in, right? Just start going that way. And once you start going that way, you have to allow divine timing to come in and keep moving the energy for you. And that's when you take a step back. And I think that it's stressing you out that you have to take a step back. Page of Swords on the Ace of Cups. Is it not time to get really honest with yourself, Leo? Where have I been skimping on taking care of myself? Where have I been allowing my energy to be leaked to negative output, negative input, negativity altogether? That Page of Swords is saying it's really time for you to get honest with how you are filling your own cup. Because you have an idea with the Star. You have this wish. You have this idea in your head. You know the plans that you want to make. You know the direction that you want to go in. But oh my God, you're so tired. See what I mean? 8 of Wands. You want to go. You want to go, 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 go. But it's never, it honestly, like, yes, please keep moving forward on your plans. But if you don't allow yourself to flow within the energy and take some time out in between all of that, you will trip and stumble and maybe even make the wrong decisions, or maybe even create chaos where chaos did not need to be created, just because you didn't take a moment to step back and think before you spoke, or think before you acted. I want you to take risks, but I want them to be calculated. This 6th house energy that you have going on right now is not to be played with. I'm just saying. There's a lot that is ushering into your life. And if you don't take pause, like I said, if you don't take a moment to just ground yourself and get settled, it could be a big old mess. Can you see? So let's see, Hanged Man. Ooh, yes. And there's also, it does feel like the relationship is on pause. The Moon is at the bottom of the deck. So we have the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups on the Hanged Man. If you're not entirely sure what's happening in your love life in July, that may not need to be a focus for you. If there is a relationship that you've been trying to get off the ground, or you really want something to work with it, I don't know that July is going to be the month that it what do I want to say, like, produces anything for you, to be honest. I think that you have to start seeing relationships from a different perspective. I feel like Leo can get attached to people very easily. And it's because you love with your whole chest. There is no halfway love when it comes to a Leo. Your heart is very front and center, right? When it comes to relationships and to people. And allowing yourself to see the relationships that you have, maybe not just as a romantic thing, but also recognizing that you have particular standards when it comes to relationships, and allowing yourself to fall, I feel like there's a whole new ushering in when it comes to love for you, but I don't want you to settle. And I think that's why you're on pause. For some of you that are single, I do feel like one of the biggest reasons why you're on pause in relationships is because it could very much be something that you settle for. Because you want to love people with your whole chest, and that's all. That's that on that. Like there's nothing else about that, right? Oof. There could be an earth sign. There might be some secrets coming out about an earth sign. And that could be really painful for you, or some. It feels like there might be something coming to light with this eclipse that's happening with an earth sign, because I have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but I'm holding the Moon, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. I feel like part of this. For some of you, this is about not really knowing where the relationship is headed, and not really knowing how things exist within your relationship status and stuff like that. I feel like for some of you, you might even be second guessing whether this relationship is even going to survive all of this. I honestly feel like July is probably not the month to make a hard and fast decision when it comes to love. I think July is about accepting your own safe space and creating love within that, and not necessarily creating love based on the expectation of somebody else. And I hope I made that clear enough. I do feel like the relationship status of some of you is going to change dramatically, whether that means you meet somebody new or somebody's being ushered out of your life. I think that this Capricorn eclipse is going to really start taking away like some of the things that we have been counting on, or that we thought that we could count on, and then all of a sudden we can't. So I think acceptance is really big there. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Taurus energy that really wants to come towards you. And I feel like it's within this earth sign. It's either a Taurus energy or it's Capricorn. Could be Virgo, but I feel like really, really, really strong Taurus energy here. And I think that they want to talk to you. I think that they want to be in your energy and in your space. And I'm not sure that you're really ready for that. There might be some conversations that you need to have first. The Two of Swords and the Page of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is a little bit hesitant to approach you. And that may be because you are such a strong light and you are such a strong energy that not everybody knows how to approach that. So, and I'm not saying to dull your light. That's what I mean. Keep your standards raised. This person will come towards you when they feel like the time is right to come towards you. Okay. I love you guys. Please come join us on the memberships if you haven't yet. We would love to have you. No pressure at all, but it's really fun, and you get mid-month love readings and energy updates all the time, and we have lovely conversations on Discord where we're also learning astrology and tarot. So you can find all of that information in the description box. Also, the restorative crystal healing jewelry that my roommate makes This link is below. It's Reiki charged by me before it comes to you. I also have some personal reading spots open for July. They are at a discounted rate. So all of that's on my website. The healing, the crystal jewelry is on her website. That information is in the description box. I love you guys. Have a wonderful July. Have a wonderful birthday for the July birthdays. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.